2. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, how's everybody doing today? So we are going to open up Afro Roots Tuesdays. Thanks so much for coming out tonight, this cold night. As usual, people come rolling here a little bit later. You'll see people just rolling in as we move into this first set. I want to invite you, if you want, to join us in the front row seats, and also to let you know that dancing is allowed. And we always have a dance contest. The one who wins the dance contest wins a $500 prize. No, I'm just joking with you. Don't believe that, okay? You are at Afro Roots Tuesdays, and please enjoy it however you wish. Tonight, we have a very special performance of Jalia to hip hop. And if people are wondering what Jalia is, what that word means, you will find out. It's a little hard for me to tell you the whole thing right now, but Jalia encompasses some very wide ideas that has to do with the music and the musical traditions and the stories, the history in West Africa. And what you're going to hear tonight is some of the real Jalia griot singing of New York City, live and direct from West Africa. You're also going to hear an incredible transition from Jalia to hip hop. We have a classic hip hop group. When I say classic hip hop group, I mean they deal with the real essence of hip hop. You know, we don't get to hear the real essence on the radio and in the media that much because hip hop is very powerful, and at some point some of the major record industries have decided to derail that train and let that train run in a totally different direction than what it was intended to run into. So as a consequence, we have a lot of hip hop that is really downgrading people and really destroying the fabric of human life, and by using words in certain ways. Words are very powerful things. And musicians have to embrace that responsibility. But in the face of being offered $100 million to sell some records, someone can totally forget that responsibility, go make a little money and pay their rent. And record companies know that they can sell more records if they can get you to say some really crazy things. They can sell some more records, you know, because as Frank Zappa said, Frank Zappa put it very clearly back years ago. He said, the record industry is aimed at the 13-year-old because the 13-year-old has that play money to go spend on records or downloads or whatever, and they talk to their friends all the time about what they're listening to and what they're getting. But also that 13-year-old loves anything that's rebellious. They love anything that would shock their family, would shock their parents. So the record industry knows that and profits from that, which is why the music that seems to be coming out, especially in the hip hop realm, seems to be going oftentimes to the bottom of the barrel. It's about the money. And there is some money being made by going to the bottom of the barrel. But there are expenses for going to the bottom of the barrel. Serious expenses. So the expenses are taking tolls on the younger generation, taking tolls on the planet Earth, taking tolls on a lot of different things. And so we as people have to really demand more. And it starts with us too, because the change comes from within. You know, the world is inside of us, so when you make that change inside, you change the world. So you decide for yourself what the standards should be for how music should be spread and should be shared. What kind of ideas, you know. Of course, there's free speech, but as we know, part of free speech is responsibility. Part of it is responsibility. And when you use free speech to provoke or to insult or to tear down the integrity of people's living, then even if it sells, even if it's popular, then there is some toll to be taken in that. And there's some damage is being done, whether we account for it or not. So anyway, what we have here is the essence of hip hop, because hip hop has its deep roots in the music of Jelly. You know, someone says, where did rap begin? Well, Jellies were rapping centuries ago in West Africa. And so that's where it began. It probably began even before that, because we're talking about talking in rhyme. And there's been some amazing Jelly artists throughout West Africa, throughout Africa, that were masters of that. And so that's where a lot of rap music got its roots from. And then the early days of rap here in the United States, we have a lot of threads that come all the way from Brer Rabbit, Uncle Remus, and all of these different stories, the signifying monkey, that come from down south. And the roots all throughout the United States definitely tie into West Africa very strongly. So we're great. It's a great pleasure and honor to be able to bring this kind of program here with some classic hip hop, threading in with the Jalia, the music of the Jelly from West Africa, bringing it in real, live and direct here. And this is, as I said, you're at Afro Roots Tuesday. We're gonna do it like church. There's gonna be a basket that's gonna go around. The basket, please show that basket some love. I don't have it with me right now, but it'll show up soon. And we went up in price. Our suggested donation now is $10, but it's still a suggested donation, which means that you can still get what you want. But we suggested $10, and all of that money goes to the artist. It goes to the artists that come to support Afro Roots. So it's a way in which the crowd directly and the people directly communicate and support the artists who support Afro Roots. The thing about this is we all run this as a service. There's nobody here who's getting paid, who's on a payroll for this. We've been doing this since 2013, January, at Bleecker Street, and we started down at Bleecker Street at the Yippie Cafe. There at the Yippie, there was a whole core of very radical, left-wing, radical people down there. And so when we joined in with those people, the whole concept was this has to be accessible. We can't have a price that denies people access to be able to come in and do this. So we started down there, they said $5, but it was still a donation. And now, hey, how you doing? I got some help coming. Okay, but when we started down there, so now that we're here, we've been running here for a good number, like maybe this is our third year or whatever. And we decided we can go up to $10 because it's still a suggested donation, which means that you don't have to give it, but we would sure love it. And it goes in the basket, and it goes straight to the music. I want to also make a special mention that we have a team here. The team includes the master sound man, musician Gregory Cage. He's right there in the middle of the day. Got running the board. And the #1 vegan chef in New York City, David Lee Hall. He's out here today too. He's right over there. And we all came from, we all started on Bleecker Street and found this place. And thanks to Susan Macaluso, who isn't here right now, who gave us this space so that we can continue on with Afro Roots Tuesdays. Now, we don't have a big publicity budget, so please tell your friends about it. If you get an email flyer, share that email with people and tell them that this is going on every other Tuesday night. I'm going to play a little bit as the Mbira called a piece to, I'm playing Mbira here, just to warm things up before we start the show. now, when she takes over the dance floor, I want everybody to join her. Because we're here to have a good time tonight. So in Mbira music, we have all kind of healing purpose for it. And this song's about colors. Because color is the energy that flows through all of us. We all express hundreds of colors. Nobody here is any one color. Color is the energy. We all got it wrong when somebody decided to label people as a color. Because nobody's any one color. Nobody's any one color. We're hundreds of colors. Color is the energy that flows through us. Color is the energy. Every single color is the energy. And the energy of the color, if you don't get it right, it can get you stuck. But if you deal with it right, it can free you. The energy can free you. So I'll let it go like this. The colors of the universe. The colors of the universe. The colors of the universe. They go like this. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Those are the colors we see. That's the color spectrum. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah. So I'm gonna say it like this. I want you to join me. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Come on now, here we try it. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah, indigo, violet. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah, indigo, violet. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah, indigo, violet. Let me tell you something. The colors of the universe that you mean. Colors you might only see in a dream. All the hues and shades in between as we strive to keep the mothership green. What colors of the universe have you seen? The eyes only see a fraction of the scheme. The blind see colors on the inner screen. The colors of soul, if you know what I mean. Birds see colors that we can't see. I wonder what colors can be seen by a bee. Every single color can set you free as the colors of the universe flow through we. So do we flow as the colors of the universe flow through we so as the colors of the universe. Let's go back to our spectrum. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Hey, hey, hey. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Hey. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Black, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo, violet. Yeah, thank you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are at your home. Please let it all hang out. You know what I mean? Let it all hang out. We are going to introduce Kewale, Jalia to hip hop, and the incredible musicians that are here. Yes.
Let me get this together to you because there's a reason why. There's a reason for everything in the world. It's exactly what we told. Get this together. If we can get some light. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so follow this a little carefully. It's going to run fast.
Watch fast.
Awalnya tu dia semi bawa ye, won mon birakin, won kama ye mon ye. Kafa ye kerana ada fina ye dah, ada fina ye dah, ada fina dah kau nak fikir dah, ada fina dah kau pun nak boleh dah, ada fina dah kau usah bela. Anda fui sepele, isa mo katela. Anda fui sepele, isa mo fala. Nango, kuma bele, afomali, kusinefo.
Fone bele, nyamal wadan. Yari vivina na ko, kena na ko, musina na kuma. Amba vale ko fina na ko dua.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Keulen Kamara. Keulen Fina Kamara. Maybe 2-3 of you know who and what a Fina is. So I thought maybe give you a little background of what a Fina is, because sometimes people think of us Jeli people, Fina people, as people who entertain, more like amuse. Now, we do entertain, but we don't amuse. Okay? It's serious business. It's serious fun. So while I introduce the musicians, we're going to do a little ceremony that speaks to what the last person said. Whenever people gather around, it's a time for us to reflect. It's time for us to give thanks and for us to bless the occasion for all of us. You hear me? So, just to help us today, I have, Mange Silla. So today you'll be hearing some Mandinka or Kuranko or, and English, and sometimes it's all mixed up. And sometimes we mix up the he and the she because we don't have gender in our languages. So, if you hear us mixing up he's and she's, it's not, anything else. We're just living according to our tradition in some way. The next person I would like to call on stage is Malanjo Brate. Yes, and our culture, all of our culture actually, if someone comes from your mother's side or your father's side,